Hello and welcome to the 124th Annual Student Awards Ceremony. To start with, I want to introduce to you someone very special. Fleisher Art Memorial Executive Director Monica Zimmerman will now just say a few words and introduce herself. Monica, how are you?
I'm fighting the Zoom wars. How are you?
Don't fight it. Don't fight it.
Did you open us up, Gerard? I'm sorry, I was coming out and coming back in again. Is it welcome time?
It is welcome time for you.
Excellent. Well, hello, Fleisher community, some of whom I'm meeting for the very first time. I just really want to say thank you for joining us. I feel incredibly lucky to be here tonight for my first award ceremony. But Fleischer's 124th, which is just absolutely amazing and it kind of mind-blowing. And I have gotten to walk through the latest exhibition of work for the last 6 weeks, and it makes me smile every time. I see something new every time. Gerard can attest that I stop and try to think about how I can buy all the not for sale work every time. And I am so thankful for our incredible team and our incredible student body every time. So thank you all for being part of our family. And go and get a glass of something that makes you happy if you don't already have one. And at the end of this lovely night, I will see you again for a toast to all of your accomplishments. And so without further ado, take it away, Suzanne. Let's give out some awards.
Hi, welcome everybody. I am so excited to be here. I will make my intro comments short because I'll be talking a lot this evening and hopefully you all will chime in too. We do welcome everybody. I do also want to welcome I'm fairly new, we always joke about Fleischer years on the staff side. So I've been on staff since the summer. Prior to that, I was faculty and have a special place in my heart for all of those out there who work in performance and video art. And now I'm on staff and it's really amazing and exciting. And I'm really glad to be here. Just as Monica said, it feels amazing to be here. This is my first award ceremony where I'm emceeing a little bit with Gerard and other fellow faculty or other fellow staff. Hopefully we do have our faculty on as well. So hello to everybody. The students and faculty are really at the heart of what we do. And it's amazing to be here. Again, it's 124th student exhibition in our 125th year. And it feels like we're all way too young to be doing this, but it is, we're stepping in at this really amazing moment in history, and it's really great to share that with all of you. And I'm also really thankful that our juror is on as well, who I know from several of my other past lives. Hello. So it's exciting that we get to hear from the juror. It's a rare special treat, I think, because we don't always get to hear from the decision makers. So yeah, that's exciting. And I do want to introduce I just want to say a hello. And if Caitlin is able to make it on, I just do want to highlight Caitlin, who is our Director of Education. And I don't know, I know that she was a little bit, that she may not have been able to make it on.
Caitlin is under the weather and was on her way to take care of that at the end of the day. So she sends her apologies and wishes she could also be at this of her first award ceremonies, but not this evening.
Yeah, absolutely. We are recording. I'll just say that again. I know that there is a warning that comes on when you join Zoom, but sometimes people are so excited that they hop on and don't see that. So I just want to make sure everybody knows that we're recording. And one of the reasons we're recording is so that people who were not able to make it tonight can view the ceremony. So we'll say hello to Caitlin, and there's a couple other people that we'll say hello to for their later viewing. But I will turn it back over to Gerard now, and yeah, we'll keep it going.
Well, thank you, Suzanne. And thank you everyone for being here again. Most of you know me. My name is Gerard. I do exhibitions at Fleischer, and I talk to a lot of you during the year. And this is a very special night because we are celebrating you. But I do need to say thank you to many people who were part of this process. And the first person I want to thank is Scott Cooper, who put this show together. He's the one who hung everything so beautifully, right? Also, I have so much help at Fleisher. I have Sophie Lauren, who works with me, and they help immensely. They're helping with the sales. We're selling a lot of work. And also the Erin, who is here right now. Erin, thank you. She's our communications director, and Erin put this slideshow together with Hannah, and is taking care of the tech. Very important. And speaking of tech, I need to tell you, we're recording this again. Also, please make sure you put your name, so when we call you, we can maybe highlight you if you want to. If you don't want to, that's okay too. Everything's good. We want you to celebrate with us tonight. So that's the main thing. And now also I think I'm gonna go through the Zoom etiquette. And the Zoom etiquette is that if you are not talking, you should mute yourself, because you never know, background noise and all that kind of stuff. Make sure you put your name so we know that you're here, and just really enjoy the night. Suzanne, should I give it back to you? Should we get this started? Oh, wait. Yvonne. Oh my God, I almost forgot. You are here with us. Thank you, Yvonne. Yvonne was our juror, and Yvonne is a local artist who does everything, really. Social practice. What don't you do, Yvonne, really?
I'm more of a jack of all trades and master of none. Actually, no, I take that back. I have a master's in ceramics. So, but hello, everyone. Thank you for coming to the awards. Usually during award, they like to ask, well, what are you wearing, on the red carpet? I just like to say that tonight I am wearing a no 76ers Arena in Chinatown t-shirt, because I'm actually on the job right now. I'm working. So I'm actually at this MLK anti-war rally tabling for Asian Americans United event at William Way right now. So, but thank you guys for coming. Let's see. Gerard, do you have questions for me, or should I go ahead?
No, we just, how was the process? Was it an easy process to choose this work, or?
Oh, no. There were a lot of really good pieces. It was really tough. It was definitely very tough to try to, at the end of the day, as an artist, I like to say, who cares about placements and titles and stuff, but money is at stake here, man. Prize money. But I really looked for each category, kind of there's one thing, when I jury a show, that I look for if the artists themselves, if you can see that passion in that piece, that wanting, I really was into this piece, and being an artist for so many years, and also an art educator for so many years, a lot of times you can really spot that. It might not be the technically most best work, or it might not be the most mature work, but you see the passion in there through what is put down. And that's what I was kind of looking for, the want, this makes me really excited in making. So that's kind of what I was looking for when I was looking at the pieces. And it was really hard, because a lot of people's pieces had that. And so, but at the end of the day, it was really nice to see all this really good work. Everyone should be really proud of yourselves, no matter if you got an award or not. It's a lot of times it's time. Time is sometimes what it takes to go further and go further and go further. Just don't ever get up. I've hustled and been an artist for over 30 years now. I'm still hustling. So keep at it.
Yeah, we all know about that struggle, right? The struggle to keep getting better every day. And that's why we take classes at Fleisher. So thank you, Yvonne. I really appreciate you being here with us tonight. And I know you're working, but yeah, you're here.
Yeah, I might have to hop off in 5 minutes, but guys, good job. It was a great, very good looking show. It was a great looking show.
Well, thank you. And now, without further ado, I'm going to give it to Suzanne.
Thank you, Gerard. I feel like I need some training up on radio voices and hosting to go host with you. So I'll take your lead. I'll try it out. And that's what we were just saying. It's all about learning, trying, honing our craft. So I will be trying to hone my host and radio voice craft this evening. We've already had some comments in the chat. Keep them coming. Yeah, I think Susan pointed out in the chat, she said that, Susan said that they are so happy that just have the work up, and that's what it's all about, is sharing our work. And also it's important, like we were just saying, it's important to celebrate, but it's true that Fleischer is a place where everybody can be the artist that we know that everybody is and has the capability to be. So that is also what tonight is about. And if you want to join in person, I just want to say this, and then we'll say it again before the end. We are going to have a closing ceremony next Friday from 6 to 8. So we love this format for celebrating you all, because we're able to really focus on the award winners and focus in on individual artists this evening. But please join us next week, where we all get to party together.
And we should remind them that they should get a glass of wine, beer, water, juice, whatever you want for the end.
Exactly. I have a little bit of a superstition about cheersing. It's inherited through my ancestry, but if it has a little bubble to it, or if you need to like just have a little bit of tea, or like drop a little lemon juice in there, you're good to go. As long as it's somehow it's alterated. All right, so here we go. So we're going to start. I'm going to ask for Erin to share the slideshow, and we're going to go through the slideshow this evening. Here we go. And there are a couple folks who were not able to join us, so we will say hi to them when their time comes. But I do invite you, when your name is announced and your award is announced, I do invite you. We will highlight you and give you a chance. If you just want to say hi, you can just say hello and let us know that that's all you want to do. Or even if you don't want to say hello, you can just let us know. Let us know in the chat, and we will keep moving. But if you do want to say a few words, we would love to hear what you have to say, some brief remarks. All right, so drawing, third place. I might eventually ask Gerard to help step in to keep it going, not just my voice. But we're going to start this evening with the third place in drawing. Joy Wiltenburg with Clark Park Beach. And this was made in Drawing with Confidence. How appropriate. Barbara Zanelli's class. Barbara is amazing. I don't know if she's made it on with us tonight, but Barbara is a fantastic instructor and really does help her students start to draw with confidence. So Joy, are you here with us this evening?
Yes, I am. And and I want to say thanks so much. Fleischer has been wonderful for me, because I really am a beginner. I started my first ever drawing classes last January at Fleischer, and it's been great for me. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Joy.
Fantastic. Second place drawing, Mary Angela Papalascari. Mary Angela, are you on with us?
Hi, I'm here.
Did you want to say a few words?
Sure. That was, I can't see myself. That drawing was done inspired by my clearing out my office when I retired. And there was a lot of paper there, 30 years, and I'm a hoarder. So I had 2 huge recycling bins that I filled, and that was during June of the pandemic, the first June 20. And at some point, I was feeling a little desperate, and I climbed right into the recycling bin, and I took a little video of myself closing the lid over me. anyway, so I just kind of looked at that and then made a little sketch of it. Also for the same class, the Barbara's and Elise class.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't mean to tell tales outside of school, but but I did talk to Barbara. Again, I don't know if Barbara's on, but I did talk with Barbara. She came into the office and we were talking, and I said, "Look, your students are winning awards. This is amazing." And she said, "I remember that. I remember the day that Mary Angela came in and stumped me and said, you know, can I help me draw a picture of myself in a dumpster?" And so we were just laughing about that. So thanks for sharing that experience of cleaning out during COVID times.
I remember when she brought the piece in too, and she's like, "This is how I want it."
It's great.
Yeah, it was actually
Definitely.
homework for a perspective.
Fantastic. Well, you didn't stump her because you got the drawing done and it won an award. So congratulations. Thank you, Mary Angela. All right, moving on.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely. Drawing first place, Bernadette Sunner. Bernadette, are you on? I'll wait to see if Bernadette speaks up. But in the meantime, I just want to say that this was done in children's book illustration, and with Andre Cheney, which Andre is a relatively new faculty member, but the children's book illustration class is extremely popular, and he's a fantastic instructor. And I got to speak with and meet Bernadette in one of my first evenings when we were all gathered for fall term, and I got to see this series come in a couple of times. I got to peek into class and see what people were working on. So I'm not surprised that this won an award. And I think, I could be wrong, but I think she and I even had a conversation about how to put a multiple series in the exhibition. So I'm not trying to take any credit, but I said one thing you could do, and this is a tip for all the artists in the future, is if you have a series like this, you know, and you can only submit one or two, this is a great solution, and it's really beautiful, a really beautiful framing as well. So
thank you so much. I am so honored.
Oh, here you are. Yay.
Yeah, I am. And I just want to thank you for your encouragement. Andre was absolutely amazing. His talent, his encouragement, his enthusiasm. I've never had a class that I enjoyed so much.
My goodness, I need to take this class.
You do.
Yep. And
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And thanks for spreading the word. Word has gotten around. So if you want to take Andre's class, this is part of my job, but also genuinely, if you want to take his class, you know,
He's an amazing instructor.
That's
and
awesome.
has
Thank
the
you.
patience of a saint.
How appropriate for children's books, right?
Yep.
Excellent. So yeah, for folks who see something they like or want to try something, his classes are very popular, so you can set your alarms for registration dates, which we'll share. All right, still life, landscape, and figure painting, third place. Daniel Van Dyke with Vienna. And those who take classes at Fleischer have no doubt, if you've taken portraiture or figure modeling classes more than once, you've no doubt met Vienna and worked with Vienna, who's one of our amazing models at Fleischer, because we have a really dedicated group of figure models, which is fantastic.
And everyone knows Paul Dussault, so everyone.
Yes, yeah, thank you, Gerard. Everyone knows Paul. And if you don't, you can see from this that he's a fantastic teacher, especially for portrait painting.
And hello from Europe. I'm like, it's midnight here right now, but I managed to tune into this. And, you know, really happy to be.
Are you in Vienna?
I am in Paris right now. And yeah, traveling out here. Had a lot of fun in Paul Dussault's class. Learned a lot. And this was, you know, just like a breakthrough for me. So thanks.
That's fantastic. It is a beautiful, beautiful painting. Thank you.
Congrats.
All right, Louise Vallely. And Louise, am I saying your last name correctly?
Hello.
Hi,
Yes, Valley, that's how you say it.
excellent.
Yeah, so yeah, this painting, I did some painting classes in college, but I haven't painted since I graduated. So Fleisher has kind of enabled me to kind of get back into it and find my groove again. And it's been super rewarding. And Inga is an amazing teacher. And yeah, thank you so much.
Excellent.
Well,
Yeah.
it looks like you found your groove.
Yes. That's what I was going to say. You see, again, that radio, you really got it. And Inga is an amazing person to, is an amazing person, an amazing instructor to find one's groove with. All right. And Taryn Gillies. Taryn, are you on with us? This is also made with Inga Kimberly Brown. And we can see what a beautiful combination, because same instructor, but different, very different, different, but similar in that they're both award-winning.
Everyone wants to buy this piece, but it's not for sale.
All right, abstract painting, third place. Ryan Myers with Fraternal Twins. What a great title for abstract, for a pair of abstract intuitive paintings. And made in Chow's class. Chow is another really fantastic instructor. I don't know if Ryan, are you on with us? We'll see.
Doesn't seem like it, but I love, when you see this piece in person, the colors are gorgeous. It's like I don't know, the palette is like really nice.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was hoping Ryan would be on. I've checked in with Chow's class several times, and they are always having a really good time. And so I was just curious if Ryan was in one of the classes that I stepped in on. And one thing that Chow always does is tries to always do is, if the weather allows, before either the last class or the week before, will be have the whole class outside. So either in the garden next door, in the park next door, or at a slightly offsite but close location. All right, Judith Dutton, Houston Meadows 2. And this is with Laura Cantu Hertzler. And Judith, are you on with us?
I am on with you all. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. This was done at Houston Meadows. Laura was one of my teachers, also Martin Campos and John Sevcik. So I've been learning so much from all of you, and so appreciative of Fleisher as an institution. I often tell people how I'm like a second generation Fleisher student because my father used to go there. But thank you very much.
That's fantastic. Thank you, Judith. All right, abstract painting, first place. Kathy Lieb, Collateral Damage. And this is made, I love the representation from our faculty here, because this was made in Critique Seminar with Fran Gallen. And Critique Seminar is a class that not always anybody can join, but it's usually a class that I know quite a few students who join it have been with Fleisher for a long time, and have often had a class or more than one with Fran. And it's an opportunity for people to come together. Kathy, are you on?
Yeah, I am. Thank you so much. I've taken classes at Fleisher, I think, probably for 30 years. So a lot of painting, a lot of drawing, but this one was really unique with Fran, because it really gave us a chance to talk about our art and give us practice with that. And the feedback that she gave each time we met, and the people that were in the class, I mean, you could just take your paintings back home and really work on them and get some really good feedback. It was fantastic. And I think really helped to move all of us as artists. It was fabulous. So thank you.
And
Thank
we
you.
all love Fran. Fran is been with us forever. Yeah.
She's amazing.
All right, ceramics, third place. And we're getting a lot of, be sure to check the chat. There's a lot of love in the chat as there should be. So please check the chat. All right, Cynthia Bear. And this is a piece that if Cynthia's on, Cynthia, a lot of people would love to have one of these. And if I'm not wrong, in my experience, this is made with a mold. And just so you know, this one sold fast. And
She was doing the cooking.
Yeah.
For the cafe.
Yeah. That guy, we were the only ones in there. And she didn't know how to take a credit.
Cynthia, are you on with us this evening? All right. So we'll say hello to everybody who couldn't make it on. We'll say hello to all the winners, including Cynthia, for later time, because we are being recorded. All right, ceramic second place. Rennia Rodney. Rennia, are you with us?
God, I love this title. It's like the best. It's great. And I love the piece as well.
Me too. And this is one of those cases where, if you have to pick a winner, this is a great choice, but it also looks really beautiful in context with the other, with two other pieces. So if you haven't made it in person to the show and you are able to, I would say come and check it out. It really is a beautiful piece of pottery, and it's really gorgeous next to its friends. And that is the feeling I get when I walk into this class and say hi, that it's a group of friends that make work together with Robin. Another class that people set their alarms for to get into when registration opens. All right, ceramics first place. Andrea Prize. And Andrea, am I saying your last name correctly?
I want to say tra la la tra la. Did I say that right?
These are gorgeous. They're really, as everybody can see here, but definitely also in person. And the way that the decoration is also functional. My partner is a ceramic artist, so I have he has imbued in me appreciation for functional beauty, especially when it looks so sculptural. But then you see when you're in person with it, you can see that it's also, these handles are really beautiful.
And she designed them to be together. That's why there's so many of them. So she wants them to be together, even though they're not for sale. Damn.
Some things can't be bought. All right, sculpture, third place. Carol Abercoff, figure study with Kathy Hopkins. We are so lucky to have Kathy and Julia and all of our figurative sculpture faculty. It is not something that you can find in a lot of places. And Carol, are you on with us? All right. Well, hello from afar. Sculpture second place. Mary Miraflor. And I know that I stepped in on this class on the day that this model was in the class, that this model was modeling. All right, sculpture first place, Julia Durand, Creatures at Home. And I really admire, I don't know if Julia, if you are here, you can tell me, or Erin, you can tell me if Julia took these pictures, because the pictures are really wonderful and give a feeling of the whimsical characters here.
I can say, this is Erin, and I can say these pictures were taken by the artist, it looks like, or someone that submitted those images. They are beautiful.
I remember last year someone like chased me to like, I need to have one of these. And I had to find Julia.
Did she sell them?
She did. She
There you
didn't.
All right, Julia. So if you do watch the recording, your work is sought after. No surprise. All right, Fiber Arts and Crafts, 3rd place. Benita Skylar Friedman. This piece is very, yes, a lot of people are really attracted to this piece. Benita, are you on with us? All right. Congratulations, Benita. Fiber Arts and Crafts, 2nd place goes to Francesca Lally. Oh. And this is actually, so this is a fiber arts piece, but it is in the show, and it was made, the frame was made, it was from the class that is very popular that Robert Stouffer teaches, called Frame It Yourself. And I know we have some faculty members on. So Francesca, if you're on, we would love to hear from you if you want to speak up. And then Robert, if you have joined us as well. It's hard for me to see because we do have quite a few people on. We have over 50 people here. All right. All right, Fiber Arts and Crafts, 1st place. And before we reveal this, I just want to say that I am always, I feel like Fleisher has a special place in its heart for fiber arts and crafts, just because of the history of Fleisher, and Fleisher coming from a family that was producing wool and yarn. So fiber arts and crafts is really special for us. The yarns, yes, the yarns. And the yarns were a award-winning soccer team in Philadelphia, historic. So check it out. But Fiber Arts and Crafts, 1st place. Let's find out who it is. Sharu Hoffman. And I know that Sharu is not with us because she is one of the people who asked us to record. So we'll say, hello, Sharu, congratulations. And this is Mosaic Collage, Mosaics with Carol Sturton Broad. And so congratulations on your win. And we're really looking forward to seeing you at the closing if you can make it there. All right, printmaking, 3rd place. Ash Fritsch, Billy's Connex. Or is it Connex? Ash, are you on? I like there's some connections being made in the chat for people who purchase each other's work. If Ash is not on, we'll say congratulations. And this is from our, was made in our stone lithography class, which when I first came to Fleisher as a faculty member and saw that we taught stone lithography in a community setting, I've said it a million times, I was floored and really excited to be at Fleisher, because it's no joke. Stone lithography is for the strong of heart.
It really is. It's like, I mean, you have to put all of you into making a piece. And of course, Peter makes it so much fun.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really beautiful. It's a gorgeous thing to go in and see stones there, and to see students working. It's fantastic. All right, printmaking, 2nd place. Phoebe, I know you're on. Hello, Phoebe, congratulations.
Thank you. Well, I did this. Well, thank you so much for selecting my piece as an award. I'm also very excited that it sold as well. And Bill's an amazing instructor. I would recommend anyone taking it. Taking screen printing, take his class, especially if you're able to do it in a day.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm not surprised. I was not at all surprised to see you among the award winners. You're a multiple award winner, and you have an exhibition up right now as well at Allen.
Yes, I do. It's in Allen Lane. Vita set it up, helped get it for me, and it's all bodies. It's pretty much all bodies of water, from outdoor pools to like ocean scenes, stuff like that.
That's fantastic. I can't wait to see it. I'm going to go tomorrow. I suggest everybody do. When does it close, Phoebe?
The 27th.
So we have to get there.
I
Yeah, you
already
guys-
did. It was a great show. It is a great show. So go and see it.
Awesome. Thanks, Phoebe. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, up next. Printmaking, first place is Perry Law. Perry, are you on?
Hi, yeah.
What a gorgeous piece, Perry.
Thank you. So in paper making, all of my paper pieces were like still drying. So I included a print that kind of like spoke to the materiality of paper that we were focusing on in the class.
Yeah, this is gorgeous. Thank you so much for sharing it. And thank you also for sharing it. This was our invitation, the choice for that Aaron and Communications made for the invitation. And so it is not only award-winning, but it's also thanks for lending it for the invitation. That's a beautiful piece.
Thanks.
All right, photography, third place. Steve Schultz. Steve, are you on?
I am. Yeah.
Excellent. Congratulations.
Well,
Would
thank
you.
I really.
Would you like to say a few words?
Yeah, I really appreciate being selected. It was great, and it was a real nice time to have this particular photo selected because it's what was left of my father-in-law's farm, taken with his camera, 70-year-old camera, and printed at the Fleisher, which was started by a guy who was, I think, friendly with my great-grandfather. He was also a businessman with a factory in South Philly at the time that Sam Fleisher had his place. So it's kind of poignant to me in a couple ways there.
That's fantastic. Thank you for sharing that. Beautiful story.
Thank you, Steve.
And this is, oh, here we go. So Elise Harven, Peek into Paradise.
Very intimate piece. I love it. I love it how you had to get close to it to really take a look at it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Gerard. It's hard to, you really have to come see this if you can. For those who can't, we totally understand. Happy to bring this to you where you are, but really, I really encourage people to come in. And I know that Ahmed is on. So if Elise doesn't want to say something or isn't available, maybe the instructor would like to say.
I'm here.
Oh, great.
Hi. Yeah, I actually do want to say thanks to Ahmed. He's a really great instructor, and I feel like I was asking a lot of questions about how to get this small. So I don't think I would have been able to pull it off without all of the fun photography hacks. So shout out to Ahmed.
For sure.
My pleasure. My pleasure. It looks awesome.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
All right, photography first place. Olivia Davis. And Ahmed again as the instructor. And this is Wildwood Fog. And I have no words. This piece is gorgeous, even on the screen, but in person, it really does. It is otherworldly.
It brings all these emotions out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Fleisher. I was a total novice and this photo took me forever. So thank you, Ahmed, for all the help. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure. Looks great.
All right. And this is the Eric J. Doherty Award in photography. This is a gifted award by the parents and family of Eric J. Doherty. So we thank them so much and really appreciate the support that they give and that all our donors give to Fleisher to make it possible for us to have access to classes. So John Criney.
Yeah, thank you very much. And thank you, Ahmed, so much. He's truly an incredible instructor, and I definitely, like Elise said, I wouldn't have been able to do it without him. So that's really cool. I don't know what this award means, but thank you so much. Awesome.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Awesome piece.
Yeah, thank you, Ashman, for pushing everyone to do this amazing work.
Yeah, I mean,
I pushed a lot of people into submitting.
And that too, we love you for that.
That's good, as you should. But yeah, I think that it's, you know, a little bit of competition is always fun in an art context. And I think you definitely take home the award for most represented teacher, especially in photography.
Well, there's so much good work. I wanted everybody to represent.
Absolutely. All right, and this is an award that I feel really excited to announce, the Student Advisory Council Award. So this is chosen by the members of the Student Advisory Council. So it's chosen by your peers. So that when you win this award, and I have to say, I was present for the deliberation and I helped facilitate the deliberation. It was not an easy one to choose. We had a lot of really great work in the running, but ultimately this one took the award. Sarvelia Peralta Durand. The Student Activities Council or Student Advisory Council loved Venus Garden. And this is from Henry Bermudez's collage and paper cutting class. And Henry Bermudez is another amazing and very well represented faculty member in the student show. So there's a lot of really great work that came out of his collage and paper cutting class that's represented.
How many days did it take to make this decision?
Well, we wanted to be consensus. I have a little bit of a background in various consensus-based decision makings. And, you know, I think that it's worth it. It takes a lot of time. It's not easy, but I stand behind it, especially after this decision. It took, we met in person and then we deliberated over email.
Makes sense. I mean, everyone has their own personal choices, you know, but we'll have to come together and choose one.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think Phoebe is the member of the committee who first pointed this work out as a possible choice, as their choice to as a choice for the SAC to consider. And I think it was a good choice. All right, the Francis McCarthy Drawing Award goes to Diane Fredrickso for Le Petit Elephant. And this piece is truly gorgeous, as so many, I keep saying that. I need lots of different adjectives to describe these works, but this piece is truly gorgeous and reminds me of that parable about people experiencing an elephant. Just all the texture from a different perspective, and all the texture is really, really gorgeous. And the fact, and just what somebody can do with graphite is wonderful. And Diane, are you on? Did you want to say anything?
The elephant in the room. That's usually me. I love this piece, Le Petit Elephant.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Congratulations to all of our award winners. And thank you also for everybody for holding your, those who didn't win an award, holding your comments or sharing them in the chat. We did think it would be fun to share, to do a sort of shout out to close us out. So Gerard, if there is anything, unless there's something that you would like to say, we do want to share that you can join us in person next week, 6 to 8 p.m. But other than that, we thought we could have a, it would be nice to have a sort of open shout out, share, and congratulations and appreciation. So for those who want to stay on and congratulate one another, each other, just shout out a word of support, please go for it. I know it's a little chaotic, but it's always kind of fun, I think.
I'd love to start. Well, I didn't expect to get an award, and I was just absolutely stunned when I started doing darkroom again this year. Really, mostly with the sense of community that you get from Rick, who really dragged me in by my nose, and Ahmed, who helped me get the start in it. But Jean and Scott, who monitor, the amount of work that those two do and the amount of support that they give to people is just stunning. And the people, the camaraderie of the people in the darkroom is fantastic. I recommend it to anyone. And it's just another reason why the Fleisher is such a great place.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you. I know also that before, so we should definitely keep going, but I know I think that Monica, if Monica's still on, I know that Monica really did want to congratulate everyone and lead us in a cheers.
Oh yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here and I'm grinning from ear to ear. I got a cat on my lap who's grinning from ear to ear. We have watched this last ceremony with the biggest heart in the world. So yes, we need to toast. We need to toast the award winners. We need to toast, hold on, the cat's involved. We need to toast the faculty who inspire and mentor and coach and make it okay to make mistakes and try again and build confidence in yourself over time, who encourage you to submit when you're like, I'm not sure. Yes, you should submit. We need to toast to Suzanne and Gerard and Aaron and our studio monitors and our techs and everybody who makes it possible for us to be creative. And I just want to say that the love that I am seeing in this room, in this chat, the way that you guys are friends and know each other, this is the beauty of Fleisher. And I am maybe even a little teary. So to prevent me from actually doing any more of that in front of you, whatever your toasting drink of choice is tonight, please raise a glass to yourselves, to each other, to the power of art, to never being afraid to try if you've never tried before, and come back. And I promise I won't cry next time. I'm just very moved to be part of this moment with all of you. So cheers.
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 Cheers. And we would never make you promise something like that.
Yeah. I'm the one who cries. Like, come on, give it back to me.
So beautiful. Oh my God. And I hope I get to meet each and every one of you sometime soon.
I'm bringing one of my little friends too. Instead of drinking, I'm raising one of my little friends.
I love that. We should all cheers with fuzzy things if we don't feel like cheersing with a beverage of choice. I love that. Yeah. You know, you keep Gerard and Suzanne, you can keep the love fest going. I did my thing and now I'm going to mute myself so I don't blubber at people in their room. This is about you, not me. It's about you.
Thank you. Let's keep it going. Gerard,
anyone has any final words? Anything you want to say?
Okay. Well, I'm really excited to get an award and sell my piece. And like I said, thank you so much. I guess I could say that the piece that I did is from whitewater rafting, another first, a whitewater rafting trip. That's what I did. That's the work. That's what inspired me to do that piece. Because it was such a thrill-seeking, I did it when I took a picture of whitewater. Well, this photo that I did is from a picture that was taken, and it was just so thrill-seeking the way it looked. It looked so scary, and I thought it would be fun to show that.
And we should mention that you love water too.
Yes, definitely. Since I was a baby, I used to fuss and scream when I was a toddler. If my mom took me to a place like Heinz Garden or whatever, the Heinz National Wild Refuge, I would get upset and cry because I couldn't go in the water.
And Tina is here too. Hello, Tina.
And I do also want to just say thank you everyone who joined, who is joining to support winners. And I know we also have students on who are just here to support their fellow students, people who are in the show and didn't win an award, but just want to be here to celebrate with the award winners. And I have to say, it is, I don't know how. I think just the SAC process in itself, choosing, like 5 to choose from and then whittling it down. It truly was grueling in all the good ways, because there's just really amazing work in the show. So I think that, if we had the opportunity, I think every, and more, if we had endless awards to give and jurors, truly there is so much beautiful work in the show. And I think it was probably very difficult decisions to make for our juror.
And we should remember next week, next Friday, please join us. Let's see each other in person. And Erin, do you want to say anything before we go?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, if you do have a chance to see the work in person, if you haven't yet, something that I've really enjoyed is looking at the way that the show was hung together. Scott Cooper really did a beautiful job of grouping works together. So I think to see how that came together, and there's these sort of themes that run throughout the galleries, I've been very moved by that. And it's been an honor just working on site, to come and just go through the gallery and spend a few minutes in one area of the show, and then discovering these little gems that happen in all the different corners. So I also have felt very moved by, just being on site with the work, and I'm going to be quite sad to see it come down, to be honest. And just still, like, I'm debating, I'm like, oh, I want to buy all this work, and, trying to decide how to do that before the show comes down. And yeah, so I just wanted to say congratulations, everyone, and thank you for honoring us with that work on site and sharing it with us. And also, just if you're considering taking a class for the spring, that spring registration opens on February 13th. So if you're here and you're supporting some of those that we're showing and maybe haven't taken a class at Fleisher, or if you have taken your first class and you're wondering, it's, a whole nother round is coming up. So this train don't stop.
And feel free to ask us questions about classes. We got the answers for you. So
I think Adriana has a question, but you're muted.
Did I say anything? Did you hear me?
no, but now we can.
We hear you now.
Oh, sorry. I was going to ask, I missed the beginning of the Zoom meeting, and so I didn't see which one of the people won. Are they going to be posted on the website, like the paintings? Where would I go to find them?
Yes, we can post the list of the winners, and we can just do that on the exhibition page for the
not
show.
the pictures, just the names.
Yes, I think
Oh,
just the names potentially.
But the video will be available.
Oh, the video is available. Okay, good.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
And we also, Erin, I don't know if I'm speaking too soon, but we may also have a blog post coming up with a little bit about the show and the history of the show that will be on our blog, which is part of the website. So we can also send that around in the, yes, depending on what happens with that. And Erin, I'm sorry, I will let you speak up, but I also want to speak about some of the work that you're doing. And so I just wanted to let everybody know, because we've had so many, as is always the case when we get together, when adult students and students of all ages get together, we've had so many amazing stories tonight. So people who are second generation, maybe possibly third or more generation Fleischer folks. And we heard from one of the winners who had, has a familial connection to Sam Fleischer. So we are in our 125th year, and Erin and several members of our staff are taking on a beautiful, wonderful, somewhat epic 125th year campaign. And so if you have stories to share, please do get in touch with us. Because now is the year of sharing stories. We'll be sharing stories that we've heard, and also we want to hear your stories, and we want to make sure that those become part of the ever-growing, wonderful, gorgeous archive that Fleischer has.
All right. Well, I think it's time. Oh, Erin, you have
Nope.
something.
I think it's time. Okay, the last thing I'll just say is we're working on a landing page for the 125th anniversary. It will be on the website, and there will be a direct link so you can get to a place to share those stories. So just if you're wondering how to go about doing that, in the meantime, you can always find our contact information on the staff page of the website, and you can just email us, and we're always excited to hear any of those things. So that's it. Gerard.
All right, it's dinner time for everyone, or maybe have a drink or whatever. So thank you for being here tonight with us. Really, really appreciate it. I hope to see you soon. My door is always open. Thank you to Monica, Erin, Suzanne, everyone at Fleisher. Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.
Have a great night.